What's up, world? It's your boy, B. York, Brandon York. I don't know, whatever you want to call me. Today is a special day for me on the pod. I got some really important people, some special people. Probably one of the most important people sitting next to me, but I'll get to her. But first up, man, I got the Jacksons, man. Jackson, Allie, and George. I'm gonna act like y'all clapping, man. But what I will say is, first thing first, man, welcome to Perspective, man.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Man, I appreciate y'all coming out. Y'all could be doing a lot, man, but y'all are here with me, so I appreciate it. Now that I shine a light on y'all, I gotta turn my attention slightly to my right. I got my better half in here, man. So look, I'll tell y'all like this. Our relationship is unique because I'm usually the one that's talking. She rarely says anything. So when I asked her to come on a pod, she was reluctant to even pull up.
I tried to get out of it.
She love you, man.
I tried.
But this is my co-host for today.
Hi, guys.
The most beautiful co-host in the world. Even though she don't co-host, but she co-hosting with me today.
Cute.
So this episode is unique in the sense of, I think it's not something that's talked about enough. Black love is a real thing. It's alive. It's active. I got hella friends that's married. I got hella friends that's engaged. My older brother is engaged. And I think sometimes in society, we take terminology and we don't dig into how we even got to the concept of it. So before I get too deep in this, I want to congratulate my brother and sister on a decade, 10 years of being married. So, man, I'm going to give y'all a round of applause for that.
Appreciate you.
I thought it was only right, man. Me and my wife, we got married in
December.
We got married. We got married in December. We're rounding third to a year in the game. And I thought it was only right that we sit down with someone or some people who have done it for 10 times of what we're about to do it for. So without further ado, man, let's get into this conversation, man.
Let's do it.
So first thing up, man, anytime that has a seat in the pod with me, I ask them the same question. So I'm gonna pose a question to y'all. Who is George and Allie Jackson?
Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, I'm a devoted mother, wife, businesswoman, because I do work, hardworking woman, loyal, and just an overall fun girl who loves life and lives it to the fullest.
I love it.
I'm George, man. I'm a father, devoted husband, son, entrepreneur. Just a laid back guy, man.
Super laid back.
That's all just like chill, man. That's it.
I like it. Two things that y'all said was illuminated to me is both of y'all led with mother and father. Mm-hmm. So that means that y'all obviously have kids. How many kids do y'all have?
Two.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Names, age.
A daughter and a son, Channing. She's 5. She'll be 6 in like 3 weeks. She just reminded me today. And then
George the third, man. We call him Duke. You know, Duke.
But I want to tell you why we call him Duke. Because
Why?
it's the third. I didn't want a trade. I didn't want a 3. I didn't want any of that. And my dad, when he got home, my dad was the first person to meet us at home from the hospital. And he said, George's daddy is the king. George is the prince. So he'll be Duke.
I like it.
That's why we call him Duke.
Shout out to Duke, man. Shout out to the kids, period, man.
Yeah, man.
The reason why I said that is because you guys are married, you have kids. I kind of want to get into y'all background a little bit. So let me ask you this. Did both of y'all come from a 2-parent household?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So when y'all got together, was that something that was important for y'all? Was it something that you didn't think about? Because I'm going to keep it real. Like, I come from a single-parent household. Mm-hmm. Baby, you came from...
Yeah, I had a 2-parent household.
2-parent household. Yeah. And I'm going to be honest. My mom and my dad divorced. And sometimes coming from a single-parent household, you do tend to look for people or look for a partner that does have two parents because you know that stability is important. So talk to me about like y'all parents growing up. Both of y'all got two parent household. That's dope.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
So I'll start with this because, yes, we come from two-parent households, but ours are completely different.
Right.
George's parents are still married to this day. So they've been married, I don't know.
36 years this year.
Jesus
And my parents
Christ.
got divorced after being married for 35 years.
What?
So I was raised in a two-parent household, but it was very rough. And he...
Yeah, I only saw my parents fight one time in front of me, man, and it was over something petty. I think my dad cut the bushes too low or something. My mom's favorite flowers, and they kind of got into it, man. So that really stuck out to me growing up as a kid.
And all I saw was fighting daily, arguing daily. I never saw healthy love displayed. I've never even saw my mom and dad kiss. I've never seen them hug. I've never seen them happy. And so, yes, two-parent households, but totally different.
And
Totally
to be
different
honest
worlds.
with you, man, I never really even like thought about that when I looked for a partner. I just kind of went off the vibes and everything, but it kind of ended up being like that.
Yeah.
Got you. Man, that's insane. Like, y'all are married for 10 years. Both of your parents crossed the 35-year threshold, good or bad. But it seems like y'all experiences in the household was just
Two
completely
different
different.
ways.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Allie, I want to pose this question to
Yeah.
you, and baby, you could chime in if you see fit. You said when you grew up in a household where you heard a lot of arguing. You say you never seen your parents kiss.
No. I don't want to. It's weird.
Wow.
Yeah.
So being married 10 years and having that as an example, what was your mindset going into a relationship not seeing constant intimacy? Like, what was your thought pattern behind that?
So anybody that knows me knows that like I overcompensate with love with my kids. I'm very clingy with George. I'm very emotional. I asked my daughter the other day, I said, what does mommy tell you the absolute most? And she was like, I love you. Because I'm always overly pouring into my kids and my husband. And when we first got married, George was like, why do you argue so much? And I was like, he said, why are you so argumentative? And I said, it's normal. That's what married people do. He was like, no, they don't. And I was like, really? I was like, my parents argued all the time. It was normal for me, but it wasn't normal for him.
Right.
And so that made me want to show love and express love totally different. So I literally overdo it because I know where I came from and what I saw. And I don't want that for my kids. Now, granted, I know they're going to complain about something that mommy and daddy did, but it won't be what I was exposed to. So,
Wow. That's powerful because it sounds like it had the complete opposite effect on you, but subconsciously you still thought means of communication was argumentative. And then G, you said like your
Ain't
parents
programmed
never
like
argue,
that.
right?
Yeah.
So I got to frame it to us because we've been married probably like 9 months now, and like we've argued before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm listening to what you're saying, and my parents got divorced when I was young. Mind you, I'm the baby of the family, so I got kind of the back end of a lot of it. But growing up, as much as I love my mom, the way she communicated was a little bit
Harsh.
counterproductive.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so sometimes I catch myself when I'm talking to my wife, being mindful of how I say things and how I do things, because subconsciously, that's all I know.
Right.
What's your thoughts on that, baby? Like, based on you hearing how they communicate, how their parents communicated, what kind of like situation your household was like?
Well, I'm very similar to Allie. I can't say that my parents argued a lot, but I never saw affection. So to marry a man who's like, it'd be like, okay, this is a lot. It's a lot to get a person that's really affectionate. But yeah, I feel like my parents, maybe they did argue, but it wasn't like, it didn't impact me. But I do feel that when we have kids, like, I do want them to feel love. I do want them to see love, see their dad coming in, kissing mom, giving affection after a long day. So those things are like really important to me now. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to definitely be the guy to do that for sure. So I want to roll it back a little bit in y'all relationship. So you said, Allie, when we were talking before the camera started rolling, you said married 10 years, but together for
15.
15. So let's scratch the 10. Let's go back to the 15. How y'all met, man? Like how this journey started, man?
Your brother.
Talk about it, man. Talk about it.
Go tell her, George.
We start from the.
You don't remember?
No, I'm saying you want to go back.
We want the beginning.
We want to know.
New Orleans.
Oh, you don't go.
Oh, the beginning. Yeah.
So, anybody know Allison, man? She one of them, talk to the manager type.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we were in political science class my freshman year, and it was in the class. I was at the very top. I think she was like in the middle or something like that. And I was walking down. She was like, "Did I get you in trouble?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" Said, "Don't you work at Burger King?" I was like, "Hell no, I don't work at Burger King. What you talking about?" To this day, I think she was trying to get at me, but that's another thing. But she thought I worked at Burger King, man. I was like, "Nah, I didn't work at that." So that was like, then 2 years passed. Then we went on a fun bus trip. We went to Southern. Tech Southern was playing Southern in New Orleans, man. And Will, your brother, he kind of got us together, man. We was like in the hotel room just chilling. He was like, "Y'all don't get married. Y'all both Cowboys fans." Yeah.
It was awkward because he don't talk.
Yeah, I'd be chilling, man. So it was kind of awkward, you know what I'm saying? But we ended up meeting together later on Bourbon, just kind of kicking or whatever. She had a couple in her, you know what I'm saying? So I saw her on the street, and we just kind of chopped up a little bit. And then the next day, she hit me on Facebook talking about I didn't know we were friends on here.
Yeah,
she
because
knew
he
we were
added
friends.
me. He added me.
She added me on Facebook.
He added me. I don't add people.
Right.
I was like, let me go see. And I was like, we friends? Oh, yeah, it's up.
You know what I'm saying? Burger King, already friends on Facebook, but yeah. So yeah, after that, man, we just kind of started kicking it, and then the rest was history.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shout out to Will.
Yeah, shout out to Will.
For setting up the play. I actually had some conversations with Will about kind of what he see. Will, if anybody knows my brother, and me and my brother have a episode this season, so if you haven't already seen it, you gonna see it.
Right.
Will is he's a quarterback in a sense. Mm-hmm. Like he really knows how to put the pieces into the puzzle there, and he has a way of like putting people in the room and never letting them kind of acknowledge each other, but he already knows they're gonna eventually run into each other. Yeah. So I thought it was very fitting. And then shout out to New Orleans. I'm gonna just say this right here. Shout out to New Orleans, man. Y'all boys, you know what I'm saying? Came to the greatest city in the world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we happen to meet them. Yeah.
So me and my wife being married almost for a year, we got similar story, but not. We met in college as well. Well,
I don't know if we can tell our story.
Nah,
no.
tell the college story.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about the college story at least.
We can censor it. Let's censor.
I don't know. I think you should start it because I want to hear what you did.
So it's funny because I was listening to what you said, G, about you were saying how she asked you the question about Burger King, and then 2 years passed. You know what I mean?
Right.
So prior to me even having any relations with my wife at all, we both went to Prairie View. Shout out to PV. Not TSU, but it's all good. It's all love. We went to PV, and at the time, I had a clothing brand. So if anybody knows me, they know I got a background in fashion. So I had this clothing brand, and we were popping on campus. Like, if anybody was in PV 2010 to like 2013, y'all for sure seen my stuff in the mix. Shout out to my brother Steve-O. That's my business partner that we started the brand with. But they had this homecoming fashion show, right? So they had this homecoming fashion show, and
you know what? I could take over from this point. So I was auditioning for the fashion show. You know, I thought I looked cute. I had some red hair at that time. I'm walking, I'm serving, I'm looking straight at the person, and the person was this guy right here. He's looking at me, I'm looking at him, I'm serving, I'm turning, I'm doing all this, and he did not pick me at all. Like,
right past her. Not like that though, but this is what I was saying. Anybody that's been in the fashion world, you know you looking for looks. You know what I'm saying? And not saying my
How your
wife.
wife don't have
Listen,
the
my
look?
wife is beautiful. I want to be clear on that. I think she's the most beautiful woman in the world.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that because the camera's rolling.
Yes.
I told her that today when we got in the car. But I'm looking for a look for the brand. You know what I'm saying? And she looked like my wife.
Okay.
And I don't, mix my business with pleasure.
I'm with you, brother.
So we put that on the shelf. But it just
He at least could have gave me a thumbs up, a wink, something.
man, we gotta be quiet about that. We gotta be real quiet about that. But that's kind of how we met. And then, obviously time fast forward, whoop-de-doo, we married now. You know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-doo. So I say all that to say, so you saying that y'all met for these 5 years, and George, I'm gonna ask you this question. When did you know that, like, yo, this is my wife?
Man, probably day one, bro, to be honest with you.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I said when we renewed our vows, man, it's like a feeling you can't describe, you know what I'm saying? But you just know, and it's my best friend, Lil's my best friend, you know what I'm saying? I love being around her. We could kick it, can't do nothing, or we could do everything in the world, man. I just love being around this girl. I knew that from day one, man. So I didn't want that to get up out of here,
Allie, when you knew that's my man.
Yeah, so I obviously was in love from day one. But I'm going to tell you, my daddy, I'm a big daddy's girl. My daddy has always been the neighborhood dad, like the biggest boss thus far. And all of my friends, they didn't have dads. I was really the only one that had a dad. My daddy got up every morning, put his tie on, went to the pharmacy. He's a pharmacist. He was clean, cut, together. Work ethic was 10 out of 10. So I always knew I wanted a man with that. So we were dating. Me and George, we had fun. We would go out. No matter what, he was wrapping it up by 2 a.m. because he had to be at Starbucks by 5 a.m. to go to work, making $5 an hour. No matter what, his work ethic was impeccable from day one. And if a man can work, he can take care of me. So, but seriously though, that speaks volumes to me and the character. And I was like, yeah, that's my husband for sure. Literally based off of his work ethic, and then obviously he's an excellent human.
Okay. You said work ethic. So that means G a hustler.
Absolutely.
But
Still is.
But I'm gonna do it if nobody else do it, bro. Y'all are some hustlers together, bro. Y'all got some businesses on plans on plans. I look on the gram. I'm like, oh man, gee, what they just bought a helicopter? Man, this is crazy. Dang, these boys is in their bag. So when you talk about marriage, we touched on how you guys met, but one of the number one causes for divorce in America is always finances. Even me and my wife, we recently went through a transition with our finances to try to make things our way and not the way that we grew up or the way we thought about doing it. Can y'all talk to me about, like, how do y'all position yourselves financially? Because y'all got a lot of stuff going on, man.
So I say, man, what's made it a lot easier is we started from the bottom. Like she just told you, I was at Starbucks making $5 an hour. There's one story that always sticks in my mind, too, that I really knew. We what we do? We had like $5 to our name for 1 week. We split a jumbo nacho from Taco Cabana for like 2 days, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What?
So we didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Soggy
but we got
as hell.
together. Yeah. So I say I have to
Cool.
say, man, when we start getting a little money on, it made it a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? Because we kind of got it together. So it's never been no divide or anything like that, and it's been kind of easy, kind of getting that together. So.
Allie, what's up? How you do it?
Him. I don't touch money. Like,
What gives you that confidence, though?
because I trust him. You have to trust your partner. It's so funny because my dad he asked me something about some money or something. I said, I don't know. George deals with that. And he was like, so you're just blind? And I was like, no, I trust him and I trust his judgment.
I communicate too, man.
He absolutely
I put
does.
especially on a business plan, you gotta put your partner in there. You know what I'm saying? I walk her from point A to point B to point C all the way to Z. You know what I'm saying? You gotta communicate with your partner.
And this is a little controversial, especially right now with this whole 50-50 thing. We have one account, like one account. So I can see if I need to see. There's no secrets. The only thing that's separated is our retirement. That's the only thing. But
And we show that every day. You know what I'm saying?
we'll randomly send our updates for our retirement and how it's growing, our 401ks and everything. But we have one pot, and it makes it easier too.
Communication, man. That's the
Absolutely.
that's it.
Man, You said two things that I'm gonna highlight. The first thing Allie said, which I think is like remarkable, you said trust. You said trust, and money, period, is always a touchy subject,
Right.
especially for black people, bruh. You know, we always talk about money in church. We talk about, you know, money at our jobs and making sure I need to make sure my check right. Because I know I work these hours and my time and a half ain't time and a half.
Right.
You know what I mean? We be serious about our bread.
Yeah.
And hearing you say trust, meaning like, man, look, I know that I know that I know that my man gonna do what he's supposed to do with the paper. And I ain't gotta worry about it. I ain't gotta be affected by it. That is beautiful. What G said with his compliments trust, sorry about that, is the fact that you said communication. Me and wifey, that's something that, listening to y'all, I think I'm downloaded in my mind, because we too have joint account and we put all our money in the same spot. And if you get something, you tell me. If I take something, you tell me.
Yeah.
Communication is key. Like, baby, you think I communicate well when it comes down to money?
You do.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
you know, if it's something you need, you like, oh, I'm going to do this. And then it's no, you know, conversation about it. It's like, all right.
You just gonna.
Yeah, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
So I ask for forgiveness, not for permission.
After, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to work on that then. Because you see, I mean, you know, we talking about money like y'all are so modest, man. Talk about the businesses, man. Like, y'all just gonna tiptoe around it, man. This is
guy
your time,
is
man.
a literal serial entrepreneur. I was talking to his mom about it the other day. When I met him, he had a web design business. Then we started doing dogs. He randomly came home and was like, I'm about to breed dogs. I'm like, what? With who? So he bought 2 dogs, investment. Went from dogs to great idea. I want to do real estate. You want to do real estate? Now, that's a big old risk. Now, I'm like, I usually don't say anything, but I was a little hesitant about that. But it's just been nonstop. It's in his blood. But when I was talking to his mom about it, she was like, we were the same way. We had businesses like my whole life growing up. Her dad was just like George. And I don't know if that's genetically just coded in him, but he's like a go-getter.
And what the crazy part about that is, like, I knew that as a kid, like, being around it. Like, my grandmother, they was a neighborhood store. Like, everybody came and got candy from it. Like, I knew that, but I didn't really process that as a kid. So I just was natural for me, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, but with the businesses, again, it's about communication. Like she said it, I told her. You know what I'm saying? I told her.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not support everything, because when we took marriage counseling, our marriage counselor leader told us, allow your husband to make the decisions, be there for him as support if it doesn't work out. And so I've always tried to trust him that he will do the right thing for us and our family. And if it doesn't work, I'm there to help pick up the pieces. But a lot of times I'm like, oh, Ms. Robinson, I don't know about this. I don't think this is a good idea. But so it's not always, yeah, baby, let's go do it. I trust you. Nah, I give some pushback too. I really do.
We always win, though.
Yeah, we do. We didn't have, yeah, okay.
So you spoke on it, Allie. George has entrepreneurial mindset. G, like, what? Let's keep it real, bro. Like, right now, that's a buzzword in the community. Everybody entrepreneur. You go on people's Instagram, they got entrepreneur right underneath their name. But you actually out here shifting and shaking. And as well as you're doing, that's not like an easy thing, bro. Like, there's work and sweat equity that comes with that. What helps you stay the course, dog? Like, when you start these businesses, how are you tapped into where, like, nah, we never gonna lose? How you get that mindset?
Passionate about it, man. Like, it's not about the bread. Like, the money will come. You know what I'm saying? You probably heard that a lot, but everything I do, like, I do 100 million times over. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of studying. Like, like something like real estate. I was watching podcasts every day, listening to podcasts every day, like doing little calculations on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Just practicing and practicing. Like, all about repetition or whatever. So,
Perfecting your craft.
yeah, that's it. I just love it. You know what I'm saying? It's in my blood. Just keep practicing, man, and just kind of getting into it.
I'm similar to you. I probably don't study as much, or at least I don't think I study as much, but I'm a really big passion guy. Like, if I find something that I'm passionate about, it's gonna take God itself for me to get up off of it. And I'm also that way in my relationship. Like, my wife just here recently started a business. She started an event planning business at the event. So if you got any
Going
events or
crazy.
anything that you wanna, you know what I'm saying, get curated. My wifey got style and grace. You know what I'm saying? She get you going. But that was one of the things in our relationship. Like, I feel like, I'm not saying that you're not an entrepreneur, but I think you like.
I'm a safe person.
You like.
I like to cruise. You know, I like to know that it's there, and this is new to me. You know,
Right.
I didn't grow up in a household where I know that my dad had businesses, but I didn't like see them be successful.
Yeah.
Not saying that they weren't, but you know, my mom was a very safe person. Like, she was a big saver, and that's how I am. I like to rather see it sit
that's him.
and build up than to just be giving it away.
That's me too.
Right.
But you do have to take risk, and he's the guy for that. Like,
I'm gonna roll them dice, baby.
Me too. I'm both. You know what I'm saying?
You really are, G.
Yeah.
Cause but when you roll a dice, you really studying
It's
the film.
calculated, man.
Yeah, you ain't just
that's
rolling them out
important that
there.
it's calculated, though.
Right. I think that's unique in a sense. Transitioning over from finances, you also we shine the light on communication. I think a part of the communication is also about like intimacy, right? Y'all got 2 kids. You know what I mean? Like, that is not no easy. How old are the kids?
5 and 3. I'm
5
sorry.
and 3.
So y'all got like young kids.
Yeah.
I mean, another big reason why divorce happens in household is because Allie, like you said, baby, like you said, mom and dad don't kiss, they don't hug. They damn sure ain't getting it on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do y'all address the intimacy in your relationship with having kids and still entrepreneurial?
Yeah.
We're going to come back to you because you're a superstar too, but I know you're going to act like you ain't there.
No. We're just very intentional. Like we on schedule this week. Like, we're gonna do our date nights. We're gonna do whatever. We just have to make sure we carve time. But we also are very respectful when I don't want to do anything. I just want to like chill because we are on go all the time. You gotta even understand that. But we do understand and respect each other's needs and try to be very intentional and make time for us, no matter what.
So I'm gonna stop it. That's hella politically correct. I don't want that, man.
That's the truth,
Like,
though.
I got you, but man, let's keep it real, man. You got the kids, Duke running a smuck in the house, running around. Chandler probably doing Lord knows what.
Channing.
I'm sorry. But like, gee, I mean, you a man, bro. Men got needs. How do you effectively communicate that? Like, hey, babe.
So let her know, man.
He tells me.
Yeah, I let her know. You know what I'm saying? It's time, you know.
That's what you say?
And I kind of get structured with my kids, man. My kids down by 7:38.
That's the part.
7:38 every night, and then it's me and her time. You know what I'm saying? We might not do nothing.
Because that comes back to respecting me because I have a heavy load that I'm carrying.
Right.
Men and women are wired completely different. Y'all are a light switch. You can flip on, flip off. Me, I'm like the car dashboard. Every light just lit up. I need all them lights to be off if you want me to be there.
Got you.
But him, it's easy. For me, it's not. And if one light is on, I'm not good. But he respects that.
So then we just be chilling, watching TV, watching Family Feud or something, playing.
Yeah.
They were playing
Dominoes.
dominoes. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever.
That's intimate too. Intimacy is different levels.
It's a long time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell on myself. I'm gonna keep it real.
Go ahead.
Because this is, and the reason why I'm talking to y'all is because like y'all been doing this for 10 years.
Yeah.
We about to cross over in a year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real, like you said, like it don't take much to get me going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It don't take. She might blink, and I might, hey, don't blink like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think like me and Amanda have talked about it a lot. Like in our relationship, sometimes it's friction because, I mean, I suck at intimacy sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And another thing, and I'm gonna tell on myself again. My phone, sometimes my phone is glued to my hand.
That's him.
I want to throw it out the window.
Same. Group text and
So
sports.
what advice would you give? Well, before I even say that, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say that on wax. I'm trying to get better at it, but I need some game.
Yeah, give it to him.
Cause
I
suck.
got a lot better, man. Like my phone stay on D&D from 8 to 5, and then from 7:30 to the next morning. So that's, again, when our kids down, it's just me and her time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to be intentional about your time. You know what I'm saying? You got to put that work in, man. Just gotta shut it off.
Got you.
Like Twitter gonna be there tomorrow, Instagram gonna be there tomorrow, Facebook gonna be there tomorrow. Just pay attention to your spouse, man.
Got you. Man, it's so much easier said than done, but I'm gonna work on it.
Yeah.
Just try it.
I
Like I
got my
said,
word.
cutting the notifications off, that starts it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing blinking on your phone.
Got you.
Put that joint down, man.
But it's overall a sacrifice. You, at the end of the day, we are support for each other. You have to do what makes her happy. You have to do what makes him happy. If you know there's something that bothers her, fix it. It's easy. It's not as complicated as you think it is. Do what makes her happy.
Vice versa.
And have her top of mind. When you get that urge, nah, Amanda need me. Amanda need me. She's the most important. She's way more important than any notification on that phone. So just keep her that.
I like that. I'm gonna work on
I
that.
like that too.
I like
So
that.
funny.
Another part of the intimacy that I kind of want to dive into, and this is, and I hope you're okay with this, but y'all have beautiful family, kids. Me and my wife, we lost a child, and we were having conversations the other day, and she kind of expressed to me that after losing a child, sometimes she gets anxiety about intimacy. Just being upfront, and as her husband, I tell myself all the time, like, my job is to protect her. And if I'm being real, bro, hearing that from my wife, knowing that we went through what we went through, I really be feeling helpless.
Yeah.
And then I feel twice as bad because, yeah, men have needs, but like, she dropped that load in my lap, like, yo, I can't even, like.
I'm with you.
What would y'all say to a situation like that?
That's heavy. But it just goes back to knowing your partner. Remember what I was telling you earlier about being political? You said it was politically correct.
Right.
No, it's the truth. You literally just have to respect her. If that's how she feels, you need to respect that. Get out of the way of Brandon. I understand you have feelings too, but that's when marriage kicks in. It's putting your partner before your own feelings.
Y'all won now. You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna transition over to you, baby. And I'm being serious when I ask this. How can I, as your husband, be mindful of where you're at as far as intimacy is concerned, and also not feel like my needs aren't a priority as well? Like, how would you, talking to me, what you think?
I think, like they said, communication. Just asking your partner, what's going on today? Where are you at? I saw this video the other day. They were like, give a number 1 through 5. Where are you at? I think we can do that as a couple. Where are you at today? Is it a 5? Okay, then we're good to go. Or no, I'm a 1. Why is it a 1? How can I elevate you in that way? I think we can apply that to us. I think
So
that can work.
We gotta do
But it's
it.
just communication. I mean, I've moved past with that discussion,
Right.
but it did take a lot. Like, a woman's body is supposed to carry, hold, produce, do all these things. And I felt that I failed to do that. So, and what comes with a child? Sex. So it's just, it's one of those things that it's just something you have to work through.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just felt like I needed to say that because people may see pictures of me and my wife and
Yeah.
see different things. Listen, bro, don't be fooled by social media.
Facts.
It's all a highlight tape, bro.
Same.
Facts.
Everybody putting that 50-yard touchdown up there. We real people going through real things.
Yeah.
And I'm not perfect, she not perfect. But I guess what I'm hearing from y'all is if you're intentionally chasing after each other's needs,
Yeah.
then not necessarily perfection, but a glimpse of perfection can transpire from it, right?
Yeah.
So man, thank y'all so much for that, like for
Yeah,
real,
ain't no
for real,
thing, man.
like genuinely, and thank you for allowing me to share that, and also I'm gonna take heed to what you say for real. Like it's not just lip service. Transitioning again, we talking about intimacy. I'm gonna say it because I feel like nobody really talks about it, right? Another reason why people get divorced outside of finances and intimacy is infidelity. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it real. I know I'm a fly dude, you know what I'm saying? My wife is bad. I mean, I know dudes. It'd be funny, though. I'm going to throw this out here. Dudes be adding her and, like, liking all her pictures.
Wow.
And they be skipping the pictures of us.
Yeah.
I be like, come on, bruh.
Yeah.
Like,
You see
like,
me
come
right
on.
there, yeah.
So I'll back door and I'll follow them. Like, hey, what's up?
What's up with you?
What's up, bro? I'm a little petty, though.
Yeah.
But when you talk about a relationship, you know, y'all young still, even though y'all 10 years in, y'all got married at what age?
25.
Y'all 35, bro. Like, y'all both are attractive. I mean, Allie, I know dudes right now, I feel like society doesn't really hold marriage and relationships to the standard that it should.
Yeah.
What's y'all take on, like, infidelity and handling dudes sliding in the DMs and all the rest of that good stuff?
Yeah. So for me, just be honest. Like, let me know when it happens. Like, I tell him all the time when guys do stuff or make passes or approach me or whatever the case may be, just no secrets. Just be an open book about it. Because then my mind gets, I'm an overthinker. Why you didn't tell me? You trying to protect something? You know, like, but I feel like if you put it all out there and say what it is and just be honest, it keeps your partner feeling confident and trust. That keeps that trust there.
Yeah, no gray areas, man. Passwords, you got all my stuff.
I got all
you know what I'm saying?
passwords.
Everything
Yeah.
she need to see. I mean, she got it, but it ain't like she going around searching
Right.
everything. But ain't no secrets, man. We've been together forever, dog.
Yeah.
We always joke, we say we've been together for 80 years.
Like 95.
Yeah, 95. but yeah, man. Ain't no gray areas.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, our relationship kind of similar. Like, we don't really hide nothing. She know I don't do the phone flipped over. Like, ain't
Yeah.
nothing on there that you can't see.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep it real. Like, prior to me being in a relationship with my wife, I was a cheater, bro.
Wow.
I'm gonna just say it straight what it is.
Yeah.
You know, my mom and my dad got divorced for infidelity.
Yeah.
My dad cheated on my mom. I grew up in a hypersexual city. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, city of the twerking. You know what I'm saying? We created, let me say that again. We created twerking, shaking, jig. Yeah,
I think that was
that's
Atlanta, but okay.
man, you crazy. Say, man, you had my whole accent come out you hear me? Nah, but for real, so like, I'm just from a city where like, sex is like everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I was telling my wife, especially in my vows, you know, wifey curved me actually for 2 years. You know what I mean?
This was after the fashion show?
This is after the fashion
Okay.
show.
She got
I
to
was
get
there
back.
too.
She
Because
gotta
I
get
think
back.
you was in a relationship, huh?
Yeah, I was in a long-term relationship, but this
Wow.
man was not ready. You can feel and sense
Yeah.
when a man is serious.
Yeah.
And when he finally, you know, the last time I felt it, you know, I called my friend. She told me, she gave me the go. And that time, obviously, you know, we here, so you're
Right.
ready. But prior to, it was a no.
Yeah.
I'm
You know.
gonna keep it real because that's all I know how to do. When I first started shooting at her, I was trying to put on a squad, bro. I had a crazy roster at this point
Oh,
in my
Lord.
life. My roster was nuts, and I just
See, I felt it in my bones.
crazy.
I needed a solid 6-man. At the time, she was Jamal
Stop
Crawford,
playing.
bro.
Oh my God.
I was trying to sign her, bro.
Stop
And she
playing.
was not having it. But what I will say is this: outside of that, right? It is real talk.
This right here is
Amanda,
This is news to
Amanda,
me.
but real talk. I had a squad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm no. Let me clear this up. I no longer own any teams. There's no franchise. I have one player,
Yes.
and we're retired. So that's that. One thing Amanda did, and I'm starting to see with y'all, she forced me to be her friend.
Yeah.
Like, she forced me to be her friend. You know, it was times where I was coming on to her, and I'm shooting at her. Like, at one point, she blocked me.
I did.
Wow.
She
Damn.
blocked me.
No problem.
Hey,
Wow.
listen.
Damn.
I'm sorry. This is a plug-in. Men out there, if she blocks you, let it breathe for a little bit, but don't quit.
Don't quit.
Don't quit.
Send that
See
email.
it through.
Send that email or something.
Don't be creepy though. You gotta be finesse, but see it through. That's my little plug-in. But yeah, man, she blocked me, and
Wow.
I'll be real, bro. My intentions was like, I was on sicko mode for real. But when she slowed me down and she forced me to be a friend, and this might be speaking to the kid out there who cheats on his girlfriends, I think men are better friends than they are partners. But you gotta lead with that. You know what I mean? Like, if you go into a relationship and it's physical and I like you, you like me, we look good together, and you have issues with infidelity, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna cheat because there's no glue to it. I would say this too. I got friends that I've been cool with for 10, 20 years, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think naturally men are better friends than they are partners. So the key the trick of it is be that girlfriend first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my girl, I kid you not, that's my best friend.
Yeah.
Ain't no Gunna and Thug situation over here. We not switching up. Shout out to Gunna and Thug, but I just had to throw that out there, man. But transitioning from that part of it, I think something that we haven't talked about that I think is the glue to all of this is we talked about communication. We talked about trust. We talked about finances. Where are y'all faith?
Yep, I already knew he was going there.
You know what I'm saying? Like what's y'all take on spirituality? Are you a believer in like what God, you know what I mean? Like I said, this is the Perspective Podcast. Your side, my side, and the perceived truth. But everybody's perception of the truth is different. What's your perceived truth on your spirituality side of it?
We big God believers. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. Our church is in Dallas, probably like 40 miles from us. We might not make perfect attendance on that, man, but we bedside Baptists at least. You know what I'm saying? I try to instill that into my kids. Even if not at church, they watching it with us. You know what I'm saying? Even when we are in church, we get them engaged, and they really in love it. Like my daughter was talking about God on the way down here from Dallas, man. So that's all I knew growing up too, man. Go to church every Sunday and just try to be the leader for my family. Yeah. Showing God. So
he'll wake us up. We going to church today, you know. He'll don't plan nothing late because we got to go to church. Our kids pray every night. We got to pray a prayer. Dear God, thank you for everything. We love you. In His name, amen. I mean, it's simple, but it's powerful. And I know that's important for me is for my kids to have faith, especially right now where there's so much information out there. And my daddy always says, it's easy to sound smart to a dumb person. So it's easy for kids to read something online and feel like, oh, I don't believe in God. God is not this, not that. No, I want to get that foundation going from the beginning. So they're going to always be solid in their faith so they can keep going. That's huge for us.
Thanks.
All right, y'all keep saying God. Like, what God y'all talking about? You talking about Jesus Christ? Y'all talking about Muhammad?
Yeah.
Okay. I just had to plug that in.
Yeah, you're right. And we don't do no universe or nothing. So I'm so sorry if anybody is in here talking about the universe. No, we don't acknowledge the universe. We acknowledge God, Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
There you go.
He worked the food box Sunday. It was first Sunday. I came right out to that food truck. What I do, I opened my purse. I said, here's your communion. Took that communion right there while he was working the food truck.
It is.
So we in there. I may be a little heathen on the outside sometimes, but the core is right.
I say that because baby, we're devoted Christians as well. I believe that Jesus Christ died for my sins. He resurrected. He's the only living God. I'm gonna go on wax and say that. Whether you like it or not, it is what it is. But I'm gonna say that out loud. I also say that to say y'all got kids. Yeah. And having kids, being devoted Christians, like you said, bro, it's so much out there. It's so much information. There's so many religions. It's so much ChatGPT questionnaires happening, right? Yeah. How do you keep the foundation of faith current in your house? Because you say your daughter was talking about God. Like, where do you start with that with kids? Because, I mean, they going on to this crazy world, dog.
Yeah. She, honestly, Brandon, I'm going to be honest, that's probably one of the most challenging parts of my parenting is trying to explain faith to her because she has so many questions. Yep. And I know God because I've experienced God. She doesn't know God. I'm having to teach her God. So she has questions like, Mommy, where's Jesus sleeping? Where's God? Can we see him? Why can't I talk to him? You know, so I'm having to get creative with like, how do you explain this to a 5-year-old? But we just keep it simple. He's there. When you can't see him, just talk to him. He's there. Just keep it real simple with him. But it has been a challenge for sure.
Yeah. G, what you do?
Same thing, man. And I try to lead with like examples at that. You know what I'm saying? If something happens, oh look what God did for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just kind of keep bringing them to the forefront so you can understand what faith is and how if you put that time in with them, all the stuff will come back to you tenfold. So,
Baby, what you think? How you think we should approach that? Because, I mean, obviously we want to have kids here in the future. Obviously, they're going to grow up in a faith-filled household. Man, what if, like, we already know the names of our kids, but
Yeah.
what if
Don't say them. They a secret.
I could say the nickname.
No.
We
don't need nobody to
Yeah,
spill
no.
it.
We
Alright,
say
cool.
respect your wife's
All right,
decision.
yeah, listen to your wife.
Listen to your wife.
w- what do you think we can do now to protect our kids' sanctity and their like spirituality when they're young? Because like Ellie said, like you got to experience it yourself for you to have that belief. How would you go about that?
You know, I'm just following by example. My mom and my grandmothers, and I saw a prayer. You cover your children.
Yeah.
You cover them going in, going out. I remember waking up and, you know, my mom may have her hand on my head. She may be covering me.
Yeah.
I think it's just covering. Like a lot of these things that we experience that we're covered, you know, daily. Like it's a lot of stuff that can happen to us going to work or coming from home. But though, you know, we have covering over it. So I think that's important.
Absolutely.
And like you said, examples. Like my youngest sister, she was born at 26 weeks.
Wow.
And I remember my mom praying daily.
Yeah.
Like it was a constant thing that I saw her on her knees. And I saw her come home. And it's like, dang,
Yeah.
that's actually real. Like these things can happen. So
Right.
I think examples and covering and just allowing them to see us as an example.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always felt like that. I mean, people always ask me. It's this funny story, right? It was this kid in school, and he was screaming to the top of his lungs, crying, and the teacher was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? He was like, man, I got a toothache. I got a toothache. And the teacher said, Can you see it? She's like, nah, I can't see it. Can you hear it? No, I can't hear it. Well, how do you know it's a toothache? Like, how did you diagnose yourself with the toothache? You know what he said?
What?
I can feel it.
I could feel it. And I think sometimes we have to simplify things,
Yeah.
not even just for our kids, but for ourselves, bro. Like feeling him, experiencing him. You know what I'm saying? It'll really shift the way that you handle and approach things. So transitioning from the spiritual side, I'm gonna ask this because, you know, I'm a big guy. You know what I mean? G, you got the food truck. You know what I mean? I know you feeding the whole DFW. Man, who cooking at the crib, bruh?
Me.
Wifey holding it
Wifey
down.
holding
man.
it down?
Wifey holding it down, man. Honestly, I think it's therapeutic to her too, man. Like, she really loves it. She really holds us down. Like, if I read the room. You know what I'm saying? If she's tired, don't worry about cooking. Like, it's not forced. It's not slavery or nothing like that. She just truly enjoys looking out for her family, man. So she
makes
usually
me
does
happy.
that.
What you cooking? What you cooking?
Everything. He a little healthy though, man. So it's a little challenging sometimes. So I go between chicken and turkey. And he don't even eat fish. Like, it's so complicated.
You don't eat fish?
I ain't a big seafood dude,
Yeah,
man.
you are definitely a Cowboys fan. No doubt about it. That boy don't eat fish?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I dabble in some catfish, something like that. Maybe some grilled, you know what I'm saying, some grilled fish, but that's
Maybe
it.
once every 5 years.
Yeah, but it
So,
ain't crazy.
I can cook chicken and turkey about 100 million ways. Because I had to
She
get
get
creative.
down. She get
I had
down,
to get
though.
creative. Because, my God, sometimes I actually cook 2 meals, though. Because I'm just like, we finna eat some pork. I want a pork chop, okay?
I should throw some shrimp in
I
there.
want some
something.
boudin.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Here's your chicken breast. Take it.
I say that because, like, in the crib, I can hold my own in the kitchen. My pops had this saying. He said, son, never let a woman hold your stomach hostage. And I took that to heart. But I ain't gonna lie, my wife be cooking. As y'all can see, I ain't no little dude, so
Y'all both look like y'all couldn't cook.
Man,
I've seen the
bruh.
material.
nah, I ain't gonna
He
lie.
just posts when he cooks.
That's all it is.
I don't really post that much.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. She really be going in. So the reason why I bring up the food, and Allie, you kind of like transition to it a little bit. Obviously, you got to eat to survive, but you kind of spoke on G having a health kick. We talked about the finances. You know what I mean? We touched bases on communicating with infidelity. You know what I'm saying? We even jumped into the spiritual side of it, but the physical, the body. Y'all both look good, bro.
Thank
I want
you.
to tell y'all that,
Appreciate you,
man.
man. Appreciate
Hey, I'm gonna be real, man. Sometimes couples be together for like 10 years, and like they look like 10 years. Y'all look like y'all graduated TSU like 2 days ago, bro.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Like,
it.
like what's the
And we
trick?
that was one of our vows. We vowed to each other to make sure we stay fit. You know what I'm saying? Stay appeasing to the eyes. You know what I'm saying? So we work out together, or we encourage each other. And back to the food, man. We even with our kids. My daughter was saying healthy. We eat healthy food with an F. You know what I'm saying? So
So I'll tell you what started my fitness journey, especially with him. We started my fitness journey in 2013. So before I met him, I was dating this guy, and he was like, and I always had great self-confidence. I'm not like blown up in the head or anything, but I was confident. And he said when he broke up with me, he was like, "You fat. You need to handle that fat up under your under your breast." That's what he told me. And it crushed me, and it made me the most self-conscious person in the world. And I didn't stop dating him, obviously, but I met George like a few months later. Told George that story. He said, I'll work out with you. We started our fitness journey together in 2013. He's always worked out, but we were intentional. This man literally, and we have not stopped working out since that day. He literally was like, I'll do it with you. This man called me fat, but I'm gonna fix it. He was like, I like you how you are, but we can fix it together. It's so commendable.
And
So we locked in with fitness because that's the one thing that even bonded us in the beginning.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You making G sound like a saint over there, bro. I'm listening to the conversation, man. I'm like, hey, man, I knew G was a good dude, but
He's a
Jesus
good
Christ,
guy. He's a good guy.
He a good dude.
He's a good guy.
baby, what you thinking about this fitness thing, man? Cause we be doing our thing a little bit.
Yeah, we have our weighted vests. You know, we like to
I
take,
just ordered one.
we like to take
man.
long walks. You know,
Crazy walk.
You still doing your 10 miles?
Yeah,
he
I
really
actually,
does, y'all.
I actually,
I believe you, man.
So the truth is this, man. The goal is 15.
Oh, no.
That's the goal, right? But I don't want to die.
you run the whole 10?
No, so I do at
Intermittent.
point 70, I'll jog the point 30
Yeah, I got you.
to
Okay.
hit me a mile.
Got you.
So, you know what I'm saying? Just my way to kind of trick my brain. Because I'm a big
Yeah.
dude, bro. Like, I'm not about to be,
I got
you know, out here Usain Bolting it, you know?
I'm with you.
Nah, man, we slow and steady win the race, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
I gotta get in the back end of this, man. So we kind of coming up to a wrap, and I mean, I just want to say, man, y'all have given some really dope perspectives on relationship, on 10 years, on all of that good stuff. Now I want to get kind of personal. I love you, Allie.
Okay, I love you.
I love you, George.
Love you too, bro.
Me and my wife want to make it to 10 years.
Yeah.
Tell us, if y'all could, in a short sentence, how we gonna get there.
So I know this gonna sound generic, but literally keep people out of your marriage and your business. Because I tell people all the time, I don't offer marriage advice, but what I will say is nobody will ever know Brandon how Amanda knows Brandon. Nobody will ever know you how Brandon knows you. Your mother will never know, your mother will never understand the love that you have for Amanda and vice versa. So how can they truly offer an opinion on your marriage? You know what makes Amanda tick. You know what makes Brandon tick. Figure that out with each other. You don't need no support. You don't need the peanut gallery for your decision. Make your decision based off of how you know your partner. That's it. Communicate and just make sure you're so loyal to each other and nobody else.
And piggyback off of that, I say keep the main thing, man. You kind of hit on it this whole podcast about the life, you know what I'm saying? Having kids, being married for a long time, you can forget the little things, you know? So the date nights, the just the communication, just walking outside, little walks or whatever. Keep your spouse the main thing, man. Everything else will fill out.
Work yourself out.
One more thing. When the kids do get here, it makes me so sad sometimes to do so, but you have got to make sure kids never get in between you and your spouse. There are a lot of times where George, I think he's doing way too much, and I just hold my tongue, and allow him to be daddy. Or there are times where he want to intervene. He'll pull me to the side when it's over with and be like, "Hey, man, you could have handled that.
Hard,
You're
bro.
going a little too hard." Or my daughter will be like, "Mommy, can I have some candy?" No. And then she'll go over there and be like, "Daddy, can I have some candy?" And he don't think it's a big deal, but he'd be like, "What your mama say?" Just always in the same
Stay
step.
together.
We're always together. So don't allow your kids, because they will. My daughter getting a little smart. She learns how to play, the two of us. And if you allow them to start getting in between you, that is a big interrupter. So always make sure y'all on one accord, even if you don't even agree agree in front of them, but handle it behind closed doors.
I like that.
And everything ain't a confrontation, man. Just have conversations. You know what I'm saying?
That's for me. Sorry.
That's it. He threw that in there.
Yeah, that's for me.
Man,
Baby, you got any questions for Allie and George?
Well, just to piggyback off of kids, you start thinking about who's gonna watch your kids or who you're gonna allow. Like, how did you guys kind of merge your families together? How did you decide who was okay to watch your kids and things of that magnitude?
You get a feeling. So there's my mother, his mother, and a babysitter that we have from the school. She's literally there. She works at their daycare. She babysits them. If they can't do it, nobody touches them. Like, we canceled a whole concert last week because we didn't have anybody to watch our kids. So, but right now, my little cousin, I basically raised her. She has them, but that's random. Like, I don't let nobody else watch my kids. I'm very protective of them.
Very protective
Yeah.
of your kids.
But I have a village, so I'm thankful for it. Usually one of them can come through.
Got you. That's good, man. That's solid information. So, man, we rounding up the pod, man. It's coming to an end.
Yeah,
I asked
already?
the same question. I asked the same questions to start and the end. So my question to y'all is this. Loaded. Baby, this loaded. You know this question. You ain't even sitting here. If God gave you a mic, and it's your last thing that you saying on planet Earth, what you leaving the world with? What you gonna say to the world?
Love conquers all.
I like it.
Based off of what we had today, the conversation, love conquers all.
I like it. G, what you got? You ain't got to be that deep.
I would just say be true to yourself, and be authentic, man. Be the same person. Be the same person
I love
In
it.
every room.
in every room.
I love it, man. Well, there you have it, world, man. Perspective Podcast, 10 years, a decade. Me and wifey gonna get there eventually.
Yes.
We
Y'all are.
definitely we're gonna surpass that.
Much
but man,
more.
I thank y'all so much for stopping in and
Appreciate
chopping
you
it up
having
with
us.
us. I'm praying that y'all make it to 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. I hope when y'all get buried in the ground that y'all holding hands. You know what I'm saying? I love
Appreciate it.
y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
And as always, I love y'all. Peace.